What do you get when you have a drug enforcer who is a double amputee? You get Mr. No Legs. Or the alternate title, The Amazing Mr. No Legs, or by its less interesting alternate title, Gunfighter. For this video, I'll be talking about the film Mr. No Legs. I'll use the title Mr. No Legs for this video. Mr. No Legs is a 1978 action film directed by Rico Browning, who, if you don't know, is actually the creature from the Black Lagoon. This is a film you watch and ask yourself, how does this exist? But first, I'll discuss the cover. The cover is extremely misleading. The main character, Mr. No Legs, is barely in this. He's in this for around 10 minutes. But the one thing that is accurate about this cover is that Mr. No Legs has no legs.
He ain't got no legs.
Video editing me here, I forgot to mention which cover is the most accurate cover like I do in my videos. And this cover is the most accurate cover, and it's in a different language. Now, back to the main video. Even Letterboxd and TMDb show that Jim Kelly from Enter the Dragon is in this, but he's not. And that's just bullshit! It's just a different guy named Jim Kelly. Before I begin the review, please ignore the Italian subtitles in the film about the cover. I don't own a Blu-ray or DVD copy of the film, and the version I could get was on Dailymotion, which had Italian subtitles. Now, let's have fun and start the review. The film begins. We're in Florida, and there's a warehouse, with people in the warehouse making cigars. Ron and Clint Howard's dad, yes, that's actually their dad, he's Mr. No Leg's sidekick, and his name is Lou. Lou arrives at the warehouse and goes into the elevator. Arrives where the people are making cigars, and we see it's a drug operation where people are stashing cocaine in pill form in cigars. I don't know how drug operations work. I've never been in one, thankfully, but I guess this happens. We know what happened to this old guy's life that made him roll cocaine in cigars for a living. We see two cops, Andy, he's the main character, and another cop whose name we don't get to learn, checking out some criminals at the docks. And Andy says,
"Good, I've been after him a long time."
This seems serious. Andy and the other cops approach the criminals, and a fight breaks loose. We get our title card, which uses the alternate title, Gunfighter, but we know the film is Mr. No Legs, or by its other titles, but whatever. We see the cast and crew names, and when that's over, Andy and the cops arrest the criminals. After this, we get to meet the one and only Mr. No Legs. He catches some criminals trying to start their own operation, and blasts them with his shotguns from his wheelchair. Fun fact, the actor who plays Mr. No Legs, Ted Valrath, was actually a U.S. Marine and fought in the Korean War. Ted had both of his legs amputated because of severe injuries in the war. He trained in martial arts in 1967 and was actually the first person to earn a black belt in karate while training in a wheelchair. I thought you should know that. We get to meet the Kingpin himself, D'Angelo, at his house party. D'Angelo is played by Lloyd Bachner. I guess this paid off since Lloyd Bachner would get cast in Dynasty and The Lonely Lady, a film considered to be the worst film of all time, and of the 1980s. For me, The Lonely Lady isn't the worst film of all time. D'Angelo meets with Mr. No Legs outside. D'Angelo tells No Legs,
"You're not getting messy on me again, are you? I won't tolerate any more of that."
And Mr. No Legs says,
"There won't be no trouble."
And hopefully there won't be. We get to meet Ken, one of the people involved with No Legs. He goes home to see his girlfriend, and his girlfriend just dumps him due to finding the drugs and because of his job. Ken tries to stop her, but he accidentally kills her. Ken calls Lou, and Lou and No Legs arrive. Ken mentions that her brother is a cop.
What about her brother?
He's a cop.
There's a big dilemma. After this, we go to the police station, and we see Andy. And another cop sticks out, and his name is Chuck, and he'll be one of the main characters. Lou puts some drugs in the girl's veins, so the cops think she OD'd. Mr. No Legs, Lou, and Ken leave with the girl's body and put it outside to make it look like she OD'd. Lou says to get rid of her things, and Mr. No Legs says,
"Leave it to me. I know how to dispose of evidence."
And shoots Ken dead for the plan to work. After this, we see Chuck, and he has to identify the girl's body, and figures that the girl is Andy's sister. Chuck is shocked that she OD'd.
Oh no. Not that way, not her.
Andy finds out what happened to his sister. When they were trying to mourn the death of his sister, it's just too funny.
What's up, Captain? Andy, something's happened.
No! We see Andy at a bar, depressed. In a $1 million selling group, their words not mine.
That million-selling record group.
the Fantastic Mercy, sings one of the worst songs of all time.
Do you still like to watch the rain? Sometimes pick flowers you'll never.
Andy is approached by a hostess named Gwen, who says she's heard about what happened to his sister, and she takes Andy to her place. This isn't important, since she isn't even an important character to the film. Just have to mention this, since she hangs out with Andy a few other times in this film. We're at the police station. We see Chuck and the captain, whose name is Hath. Captain Hath assigns Chuck the team with Andy.
I've arranged for you to leave surveillance and come over with us. I want you to team with Andy, starting tonight.
That's a good idea, Ken.
Chuck questions the landlord of Ken's house. Chuck checks out the house, takes blood samples, and conducts further investigations. We're at D'Angelo's house now, and Mr. No-Legs is playing darts. The phone rings. It's for D'Angelo.
Hello. Yeah.
D'Angelo is serious about getting interrupted while eating.
I told you never to interrupt me while I'm eating.
And D'Angelo hears about Ken's death. We get to see Mr. No-Legs' suddenness interfere with D'Angelo. D'Angelo says,
And get this right this time, or you're going to find yourself in a street corner with a tin cup and a handful of lead pencils.
Mr. No-Legs gets salty about what D'Angelo said, and says he'll take everything he's got.
What's wrong, boss?
I'll show him who he's going to put out in the street with pencils.
Oh, hell, you don't have to take that kind of garbage from him.
I'm going to take everything he's got. Get the car.
We cut to Chuck and Andy checking out the streets.
That's not important right now.
So we cut to a bar, and Mr. No-Legs is there. Chuck and Andy arrive at the bar where Mr. No-Legs is, and a fight breaks loose. One man loses his shot with a trans woman.
You little bastard!
And the other people are slaying bottles on each other's heads. A lot is going on here, and things go too far. One of the ladies gets stabbed. Mr. No-Legs stabs a lady. Andy enters the bar, and since the bar doesn't like cops, he gets involved in the fight. He fights the entire bar, and Mr. No-Legs rolls off. Chuck enters and sees the destruction of the bar. Mr. No-Legs' stab was actually his informant. We're at D'Angelo's house. We see Mr. No-Legs doing push-ups on his wheelchair. Lou calls him, and Mr. No-Legs finds out that Ken's body is gone. And they've got a plan, which involves a man named Mower. Lou drives in an ambulance and meets Mower, and they drive off. Chuck calls Andy, and they have to identify a body, which turns out to be Ken's body.
Should have come with me down to the morgue. We're going to have to identify a body.
Lou and Mower arrive to the morgue to steal Ken's body, but they run into a mortician and try to convince him to give Ken's body to them. But they fail miserably. Chuck and Andy arrive as they're in the act, and they escape, so the mission fails. After that, Chuck and Andy get a new clue.
That's Ken.
It's Ken Wilson.
Yeah. You know him?
Yeah, he dated my sister. Does this mean he's involved in the organization?
You bet it does, mister. We got us a positive connection.
It's late at night. Andy gets a call from a cop whose name is Sam. He's being held at gunpoint by Mr. No-Legs. Mr. No-Legs stabs Sammy. At this point, we can see Mr. No-Legs sucks at his job. Andy arrives at the bar, and Lou ambushes him. Mr. No-Legs comes in with his shotguns and tries to kill Andy, but kills Lou instead. And flees. Mower comes out and ambushes Andy. Andy tries to flee, but Mower destroys his car while he's in it. Then gets into a fist fight, and Andy kills Mower. Chuck arrives to see Andy. Andy asks him about Mr. No-Legs, and Chuck makes more connections to Mr. No-Legs, D'Angelo, and more. It's daytime, and we're at D'Angelo's house. The cops want to see him.
I really don't know what he wanted. You'll have to go over there and find out.
This is actually part of Mr. No-Legs' plan. D'Angelo finds out what happened and says Mr. No-Legs has gotten too sloppy and wants to relieve him from his job. And D'Angelo has a plan.
I'm afraid No Legs has gotten too sloppy for our operation.
Want us to relieve him of his duties?
Yeah, while I'm gone. But not here. And be careful of that wheelchair.
We'll separate him from that plaything right off.
Chuck and Andy arrive at D'Angelo's house and they see someone they know. It's Captain Hath, and they follow him. D'Angelo leaves, and D'Angelo's plan is set in motion to get Mr. No-Legs fired, which is to kill him. Mr. No-Legs fights back and takes them all down. D'Angelo arrives at his destination, which is a warehouse. Captain Hath arrives, and he doesn't pull into a parking spot. Chuck and Andy arrive and enter the warehouse. Then, Mr. No-Legs arrives at the warehouse. D'Angelo and Captain Hath meet, and they find out their boats set up.
It's a setup.
Mr. No-Legs comes out to reveal himself and kills D'Angelo. But Captain Hath kills Mr. No Legs. All that planning Mr. No Legs did to take the android down and take over the drug empire is down the drain. Captain Hath escapes, and Chuck and Andrew chase him down. In the longest, coolest car chase ever. No joke, this goes on for around 10 minutes. Some might think it is too long, while others might think it's awesome. And I think it's awesome. Captain Hath crashes his car and the chase is over. Chuck and Andy get names of criminals involved with the drug operation, and Captain Hath dies. Andy walks off and the film ends. In conclusion, Mr. No Legs is a film that is no longer made. Mr. No Legs is a film you have to see to believe, even if you aren't into occult exploitation grindhouse films. I believe everybody should see this film at least once.